to the team from their own duel with the Hammers, and it comes in goal with Petr Cech returning. Arsenal are still very much outsiders in the battle, but Arsene Wenger keeps the same back four in the hope of making use of the game in hand on the two teams above them. Although Jack Wilshere is getting closer to a first-team return, Francis Coquelin and Mohamed El Neni hold their places. In front of them, Mesut Ozil is Arsenal's hope in the PFA Player of the Year ballot, while Alexis Sanchez has scored in each of the last two matches. Danny Welbeck is one short of a half-century of goals in his club career. Crystal Palace come into this match with clean sheets having been kept in each of the last two matches by goalkeeper Wayne Hennessy. Joel Ward, who scored in Palace's defeat here last season, today becomes their first player to reach 100 Premier League appearances. Joe Ledley comes into the team as one of the two changes made by Alan Pardew after their failure to score against 10-man Everton in Wednesday's goalless game. Jason Punchin's winner against Norwich is the club's only win in their last 16 league outings. Today they'll depend heavily on Connor Wickham, who gets the nod to replace the injured Dwight Gale. Wickham gets the vote ahead of former Arsenal striker Emmanuel Adebayor. Not the most popular returning player, he's on the bench. The only change in the home side squad sees Joel Campbell come in for Kieran Gibbs. Crystal Palace will go further in pursuit of a major trophy than Arsenal. And this weekend a year ago, Arsenal won an FA Cup semi-final against Reading en route to retaining the trophy. Next week, Palace looks to release Balassi. He did get to it first, and although Gabriel held him up, still has to get back against him. Coquelin there to cut out the ball intended for Connor Wickham.
It's a good example of what Palace will be looking for today. Really quick counter-attack through the pace of Balassi. I think Gabriel could do better in this challenge here. He should be winning that. Connor Wickham providing good support at the back post. The ball and not quite good enough.
Attention to take this one. Cech does get a touch to it, which is enough to relieve the immediate danger. Back in though by Soiree. Headed away from goal by Scott Dan.
Did well to win it, Scott Dan. I think he's on the back foot here. Had the ball been in front of him, it might have been a bit earlier, but as Arsenal clear the 6-yard box, he's on the way back as well. Got a lot to do from that range, that angle.
Coming across as if to join the wall, but Ozil bends it in, and it's cleared by Delaney's head. Back in by Coquelin. Gabriel. And Roby. It's a good deflection of Jedinak. Ozil's corner. Cleared in the end by Connor Wickham. Coquelin seeking out Alexis Sanchez, but the flag goes up.
To the relief of Joe Ledley, who allowed the run inside him there. Joe Ledley on the near side. They kept a pretty good line if you look at that.
Helped on by Dan out to Yannick Balassi. For an angle to shoot. Koscielny that time did manage to wrestle his way away from Damien Delaney.
They've got a lot to do. Whoever hits it, Palace have got all their height in the wall here.
Sanchez got deflected.
Wayne Hennessy acknowledging the job that the wall did to you. They get up really early, all the big boys.
Here's Ozil. Sanchez. Ozil! Stopped by Hennessy.
Decent save here from Wayne Hennessy. Quick thinking here. Ozil to Sanchez. Really good return ball. Don't think he can get any real backlift here. He doesn't have a lot of time. He knows he's being pressed.
Kabay with a kick. Wickham! Oh! Couldn't keep the header down.
Does brilliantly to win it. He bullies Gabriel here as it comes in. Connor Wickham might have been offside when the ball was played, but he makes it his. Comes really late across the front of a defender.
There's Ozil. Down. And back by Welbeck. And Sanchez! Did really well to win the header, and Arsenal's perseverance pays off with the first goal.
Great spot from Danny Welbeck. Sanchez just gets the running. Suarez, I think Wayne Hennessy has to come for this. When he sees the danger, he's got to commit himself. And he ends up in no man's land. Welbeck with a delightful ball. Sanchez inside Suarez. And Wayne Hennessy in a position where he can do nothing about it. But when he sees Welbeck playing the pass, I think the goalkeeper has to try and come and help out here, and he ends up in no man's land. Still got a bit to do here, Sanchez, and he judged the header really well. Suarez desperately trying to get round, but never in a position to get his head on the ball.
Come on in his place. I mentioned in the first half that Alan Pardew has been reshuffling his front options and trying to... Ozil short with the corner to El Neni. Mesut Ozil, here's Coquelin. Iwobi
Should score. Don't know why he doesn't hit the target, because very little on it. Clever little ball in from Coquelin. Lovely little thing. He's coming back a little bit. He will be, but he should be getting more on it. He knows it.
He needs support. Finds it in the form of Alex Iwobi. Left behind for Welbeck. He's a bit selfish maybe there. He got to Ozil and Sanchez. Turning to face up to the kicker. It's Ozil! Close.
Certainly look close. And Wayne Hennessy has a decent starting position. He starts just about dead centre here. A terrific action on the ball. Certainly enough to scare the keeper. Again, they've got good height in the wall. They get up early. Terrific effort.
Free kick. Trying to clear, and it came back towards Welbeck, and Hennessy came out to deny him. But here's El Neni, didn't really catch it cleanly.
Palace, I don't think Damien Delaney knows anything about this at the front post. Good save by Hennessy. And then he chokes the shot on the edge of the box. That's a decent chance.
Ozil. Ozil's ball in. Sanchez looking for another header.
I think free kick's given for the push there. Surprised Sanchez doesn't get across the front here of Joe Ward. Difficult from that side to get anything on it. This was a terrific save from Hennessy. Gets out really quickly. This one here, all he can do here is make himself as big as possible, the keeper. Big right shoulder, did the job.
There's Monreal. And Ozil's taking a quick free kick there, looking for Sanchez!
Terrific effort, because Suarez saw the run, looked as if he was well positioned, the Palace left back. Well aware that Sanchez is going to make the run off the wide area. Good early spot from Ozil. That's a terrific effort from Sanchez. His movement has been a problem for Suarez all afternoon, none more so than at the goal when he got inside him.
Sanchez, Ozil. Now Bellerin. And we've got across late to Alexis Sanchez. Nice corner. And it's been touched over. It was a header from Saka that Czech just got fingertips to.
Did well to get it on the target. He's 3 or 4 yards outside the front post to get just the right amount on it. Good effort.
Here's El Nene. Sanchez. Expect him to go straight for goal.
Thought he could have hit the volley again. It's happened a few times this afternoon.
Trying to get a run on Gabriel here. He's short of support anyway, so he has to check back. Here's Balassi. And he goes for the target, and it's crept in! Yannick Balassi completely takes Petr Cech by surprise, and the goalkeeper won't look back on that with too much fondness. Palace are level here. It's another devastating blow for Arsenal.
He did really well to open the target up for himself, Yannick Balassi. Shifted away from Coquelin really early, and then he reverses this. And I think Petr Cech will feel he could begin to hand on that. It's a sweet strike nevertheless. Petr Cech maybe expecting him to go to his left, and he's reversed it really well inside the near post.
Well, it's his best season for Premier League goals now, Yannick Balassi. Alan Pardew absolutely delighted with him, and that's perfectly... Gabriel's heading straight into the palms of Hennessy.
Timed his run really well across the front. Just doesn't get enough on this. If he goes across, Wayne Hennessy's got a chance of scoring. Really good chance.
Bellerin. Sanchez. It's a day of underachievement in what's increasingly looking like a season of underachievement for Arsenal. Crystal Palace, no doubt about it, will be happier with the point gained from this draw. Yannick Balassi earning it for them with a shot from long range that crept in at Petr Cech's near post. The only consolation for Arsenal is that the goal against them wasn't scored by the returning player Emmanuel Adebayor. The false dawn for Arsenal came after they'd taken the lead in first half stoppage time through Alexis Sanchez's header, but that hasn't proved to be enough. Arsenal's hopes of winning the title now virtually extinguished, and they continue to look worried about what might be happening behind them as others look to claim a top 4 place. Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 1.
Arsenal below par and made to pay, and how expensive